Happy Saturday, guys. Today begins my relationship series. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about communication. Yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm not talking about situationships or entanglements. I'm going to let that kind of simmer on the other eye of the stove. I'm talking about healthy relationships. You're in a healthy connection. You understand, a healthy covenant, a healthy partnership, whatever type of relationship that you are in. Those are the people I'm talking to this today, because situationships are already unhealthy. Hello. Entanglements are already unhealthy. Hello. So we ain't gonna talk about them right now. I'm talking about those of you that want healthy connections, okay, healthy covenants. So communication is like top of the ladder when it comes to healthy relationships. Okay, it's right on up there with trust, finances, sexual intimacy, stuff like that. You understand? Emotional needs. It's right there at the top. If you don't have healthy communication, it's hard to establish trust. It's hard to be intimate. You understand? You're kind of just going through the motions. There's really no connection there because you want emotional connection with your partners, okay? You want emotional connection with those that you are in relationship with or relating to. Okay, so you have to have healthy communication. If you're a person that is avoidant, if you're a person that shuts down, if you're a person that does not verbalize well, you the people I'm probably talking to right now, because you're probably struggling in your communication. Okay, in your communication. All right. So this is what I want to do. I want to give you three things to consider to help you begin to communicate better. So the first thing is conscious listening. Okay, conscious listening. And I use the word conscious because it engages all of your senses. You're not creating a response in your head while the person is talking. You are actively listening, you're consciously listening. Okay, you're listening to everything they're saying. You're looking at their body language. All right, you're looking at how it affects them when they share. That is why I am a strong advocate of face-to-face conversations, not FaceTime conversations, not texting, not emails, face-to-face conversations. And then you can see the person's emotion, their raw emotion when they are expressing themselves. It will come out. When you're having a mature conversation, talking, I didn't say yelling and screaming at each other. When you're talking to one another and you're calm and you're rational, you're able to see the raw emotion when you are a conscious listener. Okay? You're engaging all of the senses. You're not sitting back listening to what they're saying. Say, when they get done, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say no, no, no. You're listening to everything that they're saying. And then you're waiting after that is digested for you to respond. That's conscious listening. Okay? You're actively engaged. All right? You're not interrupting. Okay, if you're interrupting, you're disrespecting the individual's needs and their expression. And sometimes people have a hard time expressing to their partners because there's constant interruption. And it makes that person feel like, okay, you don't want to hear what I have to say anyway, so I'm just not going to say anything. Well, that doesn't help, but that's their response to you interrupting or you yelling or you screaming. You're not gonna get nothing out of nobody with that sort of overlay. That emotional charge is too charged. You understand? You want to be able to come to a understanding, so you need to implement conscious listening. Okay, this is number two, get rid of your fear of the response. A lot of times, people are afraid to say what's really on their mind because they fear what the other person's going to say. If I say this, they're going to say this, and they're going to. You automatically start creating this story in your head about what they're going to feel about what you say. They may not like what you say, but at least you're being authentic. At least you're being honest. at least you're being truthful. Okay? At least you're moving toward really opening up and being the V word, vulnerable. Okay? So remove your fear of response. You got to look at it as I'm expressing myself fully to this individual. Fully, I'm fully expressing. What they do with it is on them, but at least they know how I feel. At least they know how I feel. The third thing, okay, I want to share with you is use emotional intelligence. I share this book a lot of times with my clients and with the couples that I counsel and that have conversation sessions with me. I do all couples, okay? So there is no discrimination here. All couples. It doesn't really matter what kind of couple you are. And we have these sessions, and I talk to them about this book. I think you guys can see it, Emotional Intelligence 2.0 by Travis Bradbury and Gene Greaves. I love this book. I make reference to it quite a bit. What it talks about in one of the sections is self-awareness. Use your emotional intelligence when you're communicating. Become self-aware. How am I feeling when the person is saying what they're saying? Is there an emotion attached to what the person has said to me? How am I feeling? How am I understanding what they're saying? Okay, and this fourth point, this is a bonus because I only said three. I'm about to give you four. Okay, I'm about to give you four. After you've used that emotional intelligence, respond emotionally intelligent. Okay? If someone is being calm and rational and trying to gain understanding, respond emotionally intelligent by repeating what they said just so you have clarity. Because sometimes you respond different because you've misunderstood what they said. A person can say something, but you can take it to mean something else. When you're repeating it to them, you're saying, okay, so let me be clear on what you're saying. This is what you're saying, da, 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 da. And then they can say, yes, that is what I meant, or no, that's not what I meant. Well, can you explain it again so that I have understanding? Okay, if you implement these 4 points, it will drastically improve your communication over time. Listen, you all, Rome was not built in a day, so you need to make sure you're practicing this on a regular basis. If you are a couple, or if you're just a person that wants to delve a little deeper into better communication, you can certainly book a session with me. I have the link right in the information section, and I will be more than glad to help you walk through coming up with a plan, a lifestyle change for better communication. You guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next relationship series. Toodles.